Baltimore Eats is at Cafe Troia in Towson, Maryland, 31 Allegheny Avenue, and we're sitting with the owner, Lisa Troia, and she's going to talk about a few dishes we have in front of us, and we're going to taste them a little later, first being an appetizer. Lisa?
Yes, this is calamari alla griglia. It's grilled fresh calamari. We have, I think, the best calamari in town because we get it fresh off the boat. It comes to us never frozen, not even cleaned. We clean it ourselves, prepare it, and put it right on the grill fresh.
Got it. And the dish to your left with the shrimp is?
This is gamberi in guazzetto. This is jumbo shrimp on grilled Parmigiano toast in a garlic cream lemon sauce. You know, not too much cream. It's not heavy, but it has great flavor and is one of our most popular dishes.
And on the other side of the table, we have a ribeye steak. Tell us a little bit about that entree.
Sure. That's our 16-ounce Cajun ribeye. It is, you know, for the business traveler. We try to extend a little bit past our traditional Italian food. And if you want a steak, we have great steak. It's natural beef, highest quality. It's topped with Cajun spices and grilled to the temperature of your liking.
So Lisa, how long have you owned Cafe Troia?
Well, my family's had this restaurant for 25 years. We just celebrated our anniversary in July.
Wonderful. How far back? 25 years. So was it your mom, your dad, grandparents?
It was both my parents. Originally, my grandmother helped out a lot. My uncle helped out in the beginning. He's since passed away. But then it was primarily my mom and my dad. And then in more recent years, it's become me and my mother.
Wonderful. Over the years, have you watched the restaurant change growing up as a kid, I guess?
Well, I wasn't exactly a kid. I was at Loyola College when they opened. So it's been a while, but we have had a lot of changes over the years. When we first opened, it was more a gourmet deli. Then we expanded into various rooms, and then actually 3 years ago we moved from across the street. So we used to be across the street, and now we're in this beautiful location, which we're really proud of. We worked really hard on the construction. We've got 3 separate dining rooms, so it's a much nicer layout, and the kitchen's twice as big.
Wonderful. While at Cafe Troia, we took a gorgeous picture of their bar, as you can see on the screen right now. And Lisa was talking about wine pairings, and we've got some wine on the table, as you can see here. Lisa, why don't you tell us about the white and red wine on the table?
Okay. Well, you know, we have a lot of different varietals from different regions of Italy. We have primarily Italian wine. We do have some other West Coast, California, Washington State, but we try to have a nice array of different choices. We have a number of wines, white and red by the glass, and then we also have a nice wine list that gives you even more choices. So with some of our more popular varietals, we try to give you different price points, but then we also try to bring in varietals that people are less familiar with. So, for example, in the whites, you might have, you know, a Gavi from Marchese di Barolo. We may have Vernaccia di San Gimignano. There's some really nice whites out there that people have not tasted, and they have great complexity, great minerality, and go really well with food.
As we said a few moments ago, we were going to taste some of the food, and Lindsay's here to tell us all about it, starting with the appetizer.
And that appetizer would be the grilled calamari. And the actual way to pronounce it is such a mouthful, so I'm not even going to try. It's a nice, tender-looking piece of calamari. It has a really nice garlic emulsion, and as you can probably see, it's like almost like a pesto that it's laying in, and it's got some nice, fresh, diced tomatoes, and you can tell that it really is a lot fresher than that stuff you get that's flash fried. George has brought us now the gamberi in guazzetto, which basically just translates in Italian to shrimp in a guazzetto sauce. It kind of reminds me of a shrimp scampi from the smell. It's very powerful with the garlic aroma. It's got a nice creaminess to it, but it still looks kind of light. That garlic, that lemon packs a powerful punch. It's not sour at all. You get a nice creaminess from that little touch of cream in there, so it's still bright and refreshing. And tons of garlic, which you know is my favorite. Now, a lot of my friends and family just love Italian food, and of course I do too. However, sometimes I want something maybe a little more American, or I want to take some friends out and we're just not all agreeing on the same thing. This here is the blackened ribeye, 16 ounces of a juicy choice cut steak. And it's got the wonderful char on top that I just absolutely love when I'm eating red meat. It's so juicy and tender. I'm surprised that a place that specializes in such wonderful Italian food is able to make a steak that's perfectly juicy and delicious, such as this. And you also get potatoes and a nice little broccoli souffle on the side. So it's still kind of fun, not just classic meat and potatoes.